2, Edinburg High and Laredo Martin. Kevin Arrow, thanks for joining us from Brownsville Pace, getting set for the second game of the afternoon. Thanks for joining us. It was a 15-0 Los Fresnos win in Game 1. And then now we have the Lady Bobcats squaring off against Laredo Martin. Thanks for joining us. Elo Ramirez in the circle for Coach Raymond Arciba's Lady Bobcats. Spins it away in the dirt, and off we go for ball one. So let's meet the starting lineup for Laredo Martin. That pitch finds the zone for strike one. 1 ball, 1 strike. Athena Garcia in the leadoff spot. Pam Mandielta batting second. Hermani Garcia bats third. Danny Mescuerda is in the 4th spot. Ruby Santos batting 5th. Selena Cortez bats 6th. Carla Villanueva batting 7th. Ingrid Garcia bats 8th. And Sarah Ramos bats 9th. And that's the starting 9 for Laredo Martin, making the trip all the way down here to Brownsville. Bit of a long trip, but they're going to get some softball in, that is for sure. So spoke with the Martin coaches just to give their fans a heads up that if they weren't able to make the long trip down to the RGV, they can always tune into Real Sports Live. And Laredo Martin, that is a strikeout number 1. Martin lost the coin flip, so they're the away team. That's how they're working it out here at the tournament. They're going to flip for home and home. So the Lady Bobcats are the home team this afternoon. Pitch misses for ball 1. Starting defensively, Elena Garza is the second baseman. Haley Vega is the starting shortstop. Rebecca Torres is the flex and starts at first. Ariana Guerra is the starting third baseman. And that is the infield for Edinburg High. Karina Garcia calling the balls and strikes. She's the battery mate for Ella Ramirez, who is in the circle. She's behind in the count, 2-0. Just gets a piece of it. Is Mendieta. In the outfield, Shelby Calderon is in left. Sammy Saenz is in center. And Donna Quintero is patrolling right field. And again, Rebecca Torres is the flex. She is the first baseman for the Lady Bobcats. Mendieta is ahead in the count, 2 balls and a strike. White tops, red pants for Edinburg High. Fouls it off for strike 2. And that's in there, ball 3. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Still writing in my lineup card. I got the lineup at the last second, right before first pitch. She pulls the string and gets the second strikeout of the inning. There's 2 away. Hermione Garcia will now dig into the box. First pitch in for strike 2. So a good start for Edinburg High. 2 up, 2 down via the punch out for their starting pitcher, Elo Ramirez. Pops this one up. And it is foul and out of play. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 o'clock on our watch. And waiting for that foul ball to come back into play. And they retrieved it. Still an 0-2 count, 2 down. Off speed, called strike 3, gets her looking. And a 1-2-3 inning for the Lady Bobcats, and Elo Ramirez sits them down in order. Midway through the first, Edinburg High due up next.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans, our former Harlingen Cardinal. Good luck in tonight's games. Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans, our former Harlingen Cardinals, and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of the first. Here's how Edinburg High will line them up. Alina Garza in the leadoff spot. Shelby Celdon bats second. In the third spot is Ariana Guerra. Batting fourth, Sammy Saenz. In the 5 spot, Karina Garcia. Batting sixth and is the designated player, Emily Rangel. Batting seventh, Donna Quintero. In the 8 spot, Elo Ramirez. And batting ninth, Haley Vega. That's how Edinburg High will line them up 1 through 9 offensively for Coach Ramon Arciba. That pitch high for ball 1. We already had the Arciba Bowl. It was Edinburg Economides and Edinburg High doing battle. Lady Bobcats getting that win, kicking off district play. Of course, Sammy Arciba, the daughter of Coach Raymond Arciba. It's up ball 2. Two balls and a strike. And that's outside ball 3. Here's the 3-1. Finds the river for strike 2. 3 balls, 2 strikes is the count. To the leadoff batter. Slices this one. That's a fair ball. It's going to be extra bases. Garza rounding first, headed for second. And that's a leadoff double for Edinburg High. Garza with the leadoff double gets things going for the Lady Bobcats. Here's how Laredo Martin will line up defensively up the middle. Athena Garcia is the pitcher. Carla Villanueva is the starting catcher. Pam Mendita is out in center. And that's up the middle defensively. Selena Cortez is the second baseman. Hermione Garcia is the shortstop. That's up the middle in the infield. On the corners, Ingrid Garcia is at third. Ruby Santos is at first. Here's a hard shot. Shelby Salvadon sends this one well gone out of here on the first pitch. Salvadon says adios. 2-0. Lady Bobcats, she'll touch them all and take the tour. They strike first. Two-run shot. Edinburg High jumps on the board first, 2-0. So Edinburg High strikes first. And this brings up Ariana Guerra. First pitch high for ball one. Danny Mesquerda is out in left. Sarah Ramos is in right. That's on the corners for Laredo Martin. That pitch misses. Oh, that's in there for a strike. One ball and one strike. Misses for ball two. So Shelby Salvadon gets Edinburg High on the board first on the two-run homer. Count runs 3 balls and a strike. Three one, popped up but foul, and the count will run full. Sammy Signs in the on-deck circle. She bats fourth. And Karina Garcia is in the hole. Three balls, 2 strikes. Pops this one up, lazy fly ball. And that's out number 1. Ingrid Garcia collects it on an easy F5. Sammy Signs now comes to the plate. Karina Garcia in the on-deck circle. Sharply hit, right back up the middle. Signs bidding for extra bases. She's going to hold up at second. And then she'll take third on the throw. So I'm going to score that a double. Sammy Signs with a 1-out double takes third on the throw, and the Lady Bobcats are cooking in the bottom half of the first. So Karina Garcia bats fifth, and she'll have an RBI opportunity with Signs taking third on the throw. So one down in the inning. Rangel in the on-deck circle. Strike one. Here's the 0-1. Try to go to the off speed. Lost the grip on it. It stayed up and out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. Tina Garcia, the starting pitcher for Laredo Martin. One ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Fouls it off. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Garcia. So let us know where you're tuning in from. Give you a shout out on the air. The 1-2. Misses up. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The 2-2, swing and a miss. Garcia gets Garcia on the strikeout, and there's 2 away. So now Emily Rangel, the DP, she bats 6. Will step in the box. Still with a runner on third is Sammy Signs. Garcia spins it, finds the river for strike 1. Baseball action going down just across the way, across the yard, really. Lots of baseball and softball today. Hard hit ball to the shortstop. A run's going to score. That's going to be an E6. So Signs will score. It's 3-0 Edinburg High. And Rangel will reach on the E6. Donna Quintero will now come in. So this brings up Quintero batting 7th. 3-0 Lady Bobcats. With a runner on first is Rangel, who reached on the error. 3-0 Lady Bobcats. And now what's become an overcast field. Nice and cool on a Thursday afternoon in Brownsville, Texas. Popped up right side on the run. This is going to fall in for a 2-out single. The runner taking third, first and third for Edinburg High as Quintero reaches safely on a little Texas leaguer. Runners on the corners, and Ella Ramirez will now get a shot with 2 down. First and third for the Lady Bobcats. Strike one, excuse me. The runner will take second, no throw, second and third. Ella Ramirez now going to try and help her own cause. Base hit could score 2 with 2 down. That misses ball 1. So again, in case you're just tuning in, it will be Laredo Martin and Los Fresnos up next. We will step aside and get a little lunch break in. They've already invited us for some barbecue chicken here down the left field line, so don't want Jammer going belly up on me. Me either. But then we'll be back for the finale at 5:45, and that will be the host team Brownsville Pace and the Lady Bobcats. Special thank you to Coach Vega for opening up the doors. High for ball 3, and always as a courtesy, it's a must. You make sure you cover the host team. So our day started with Brownsville Pace, and we'll end with Brownsville Pace, and then we will see how tomorrow will work out. It's just going to depend on where this bracket lines up. Maybe here, we might be at Lopez, might be at Porter, might be at BVM. Don't know just yet. Have an answer for you later tonight. But for sure, Saturday, we will be down at Brownsville Veterans. Coach Reiner Cárdenas and his Lady Chargers, the host site for the semis and the championship. Swing and a miss. Edinburg High strands 2. We head to the second, 3-0. Lady Bobcats with the lead.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here at Fruya, and you? Sky's the limit.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Welcome back. Edinburg High struck for 3 runs in the bottom of the first, top of the second. As Martin will go 4, 5, 6, heart of the order due up. Strike 1. Ella Ramirez in the circle. Misses high, ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Just got a piece of it. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pulled the string for strikeout number 4. How about that pitch? He goes, here's my junk, come and hit it. Ruby Santos will now come to the plate. Be sure to follow us on our social media sites at Real Sports Live, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let us know where you're tuning in from. That's away for ball 2. Two balls, no strikes. Goes back to the off speed, fouls it back for strike 1. Five, 6, 7 up for Laredo Martin. 3-0 Lady Bobcats. Scored 3 in the first inning. Slices that one foul. Ella Ramirez now battling back in the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Lady Falcons didn't go far. They have another matchup against Laredo Martin right after this. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. Spins it, fouls it off. Count stays full at 3-2. And we'll try it again, and a lengthy at-bat here from Ruby Santos. Goes down swinging. Well, how about that? 5 up, 5 down, all via the punch-out. A picture-perfect start for Edinburg High and Elo Ramirez. So it's top of the second. And a 3-0 Edinburg High lead. Misses low, ball 1. Ground ball, base hit into left field. And the first base runner for Laredo Martin. That was Selena Cortez. Said, I had enough of these strikeouts. Ella Ramirez had struck out the first 5 batters she faced and went 5 up, 5 down until Cortez lined in that single to left. Carla Villanueva will now come to the plate. She bats 7th and is the starting catcher. Edinburg High struck first on a Shelby Selderon home run. Made it 2-0. Lazy fly ball there to make the catch. Ella Ramirez for out number 3. You'll love to see it. The pitcher there going all out. She's getting some love from her teammates right there. Let's go to the instant replay on the full screen. Just a heck of an effort. Says, I got the first 5 all off my right arm. Let me get the third out here. Let me just dive for it. Head to the third, 3-0. Edinburg High leads.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games. Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
All right, bottom of the second, 3-0, Edinburg High with the lead. That'll be 9-1-2, the order due up for Edinburg High. The Lady Bobcats making the trip down to Brownsville. Again, we will step aside and take a lunch break and then be back for the 5:45 game. That'll wrap up day 1 of our coverage down here in Brownsville. Tomorrow's site to be determined. Although Saturday we know for sure we will be down at Brownsville Veterans. 1 pitch. And that's all Garcia needed to retire the first batter. That was Haley Vega. Back to the top of the order, Alina Garza will come up. She led things off with a double. She's 1 for 1 and later scored a run, part of that 3-run frame. So back to the top of the order for Edinburg High. First pitch misses, ball 1. Crystal Perez, our player of the game. In game 1, Garcia finds the river, goes even at a ball and a strike to Alina Garza, the leadoff batter, top of the order up Fouls that off. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So we either go 4 innings or 90 minutes. They're going to have an arm loosening up for Edinburg High. It's Haley Vega loosening up here for the Lady Bobcats. Off speed. Could be trouble into the glove of the shortstop. Fine play made by Hermione Garcia. That ball was just kind of wobbling up there like a wounded duck. Till Garcia just tracked it down right there. That's a good catch from the shortstop, Garcia. And Garcia, who's in the circle, has retired the first 2 she faces. And now this brings up Shelby Selderon, who went yard her first trip up. We've already seen Crystal Bettis go deep 3 times in 1 game. And can Selderon do it again? Heads up Coach Matt Molina down there on the first base side. No balls and a strike. 3-0 Lady Bobcats with the lead. Here's the 0-1 from Garcia to Selderon. That one just misses off the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Catches the zone.
Take it the other way.
1 ball, 2 strikes. So Selderon steps out of the box. Sammy Sainz scored that 3rd run. She is in the hole with Ariana Guerra in the on-deck circle. Here's the 1-2.
No.
That doesn't make it. Deuces Wild on the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Here's the 2-2. And that's upstairs, ball 3. Good eye from Selderon. Battles back in the count. Three-two on the way from Garcia. Sets, spins it. Upstairs, ball 4. That's a 2-out walk for Shelby Selderon. Ariana Guerra will now come to the plate. She is 0 for 1. She flew out to the 3rd base side to Garcia on her first trip up. Sammy Sainz in the on-deck circle. Misses for ball 1. 3 balls, no strikes. A runner on first. That ball smokes to left field. This one back at the wall, making the catch for out number 3. How about that? Showing off the range and left. They strand 1. It's a 3-0 Edinburg High lead. We head to the 3rd on Real Sports Live.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Vida, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles? How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you. Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Real Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Welcome back. Top of the third inning. And Laredo Martin will now try and get back on track. 8-9-1, the order up for Laredo Martin. Ingrid Garcia will lead it off. Takes the first pitch well out of the zone for ball one. See about calling time. I'm not sure what he's calling time for, but just a quick word there with the umpire. Not sure what for, but we're good to go. So Garcia in the leadoff spot, bats eighth. Foul ball down the third base side. The Lady Falcons should be getting loose here in a bit. We do got a pitcher warming up for Laredo Martin out in their bullpen on the far side. They're on the first base side. One on the way. Well out of the zone, 2 balls and a strike. Two balls, 2 strikes. Garcia's first at bat of the afternoon, 8-9-1. Pulls the string, gets her looking on the strikeout. Good looking pitch. Just dicing it up right there. Fires in a strike. Haley Vega now pitching for Edinburg High. She gets her first strikeout. So Vega was warming up here on the side. She enters the game. Athena Garcia went the first 2 innings and struck out 5. Pretty impressive through just 2 innings of work. Ground ball third base side. Again, it's a foul ball. It is 1-2. To the 9th batter, Sarah Ramos. Two balls, 2 strikes. Right to the shortstop. That's an out. They scoop at first. She's safe. I don't know. Adesiba, he could have made a case that she might have snow coned that at short. Let's go back and look at the replay. I don't know. It's a close a play as it can get. That's close. Either way, I'm score that an infield single for Laredo Martin. And that one's foul. So Alina Garcia is now the shortstop. She just about made that play at short. No balls and a strike. There's a hard hit ball. This one's going to be well over the head of the left fielder, and it's going to be extra bases off the wall. And Laredo Martin strikes back. Second and third from Athena Garcia, the leadoff batter. She's aboard with a double. Now we're looking at second and third. Mendieta will now come to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. Looks like Adesiba. Yeah. That's the call right there. You give up a run for an out. That was the next scenario that I was going to break down for you and just say right now you're in a spot second and third. You're up 3. You're confident in your offense. And, yeah, right now you want to just limit the damage and exchange an out for a run, especially because you have first base open. The 1-0, sharply hit, base hit, back up the middle. Little score 1. Martin's on the board, RBI single. And the pass ball will score 2 on the air, and it's 3-2. Laredo Martin have found their way back in this ball game. So Ramos came around to score. Garcia scored on the errant throw. Mendieta will be credited with an RBI single, advanced to second on the error. And just like that, in a blink with one out, it's a one-run lead for Edinburg High. And Martin has battled all the way back. Now Hermione Garcia. Sharply hit ball down the third base line. This could tie it. Martin's going to send the runner to the plate. 3-3. Laredo Martin has come back to tie it here in the top of the third. On an RBI double from Hermione Garcia. Now, brand new ball game. Coach Arciba now going to make a pitching change when we come back on Real Sports Live.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back. One out. Go ahead run on second. So the Bobcats go back to Elo Ramirez. Just a re-entry. Comes back in, pumps in a strike. And you see Laredo Martin has now come back and tied it. All with one out. And a good-looking rally here from Martin. Now Siba goes back to his original starter. 3 in the first for Edinburg, 3 in the top of the third for Laredo Martin. Just got a piece of it. A ball and 2 strikes. Fouls it off. 1-2. 3-3 ball game. Day 1 of 3 from the BISD tournament. Ooh. Called strike 3. A little low for my take. But hey. What do I know? Izquierda goes down. She's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Now Ruby Santos comes to the plate. She's 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the second inning. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Late on the off speed. No balls, 2 strikes. Baseball still going on down at the Pace baseball field, just across the grass here. The 0-2, big pitch coming. Tries to go to the off speed. Nowhere near the zone. And Santos was not chasing. Big left-handed bat. Of Ruby Santos, righty-lefty matchup. The go-ahead run on second here in the top of the third. Right to the second baseman, out number 3, but Martin comes back, ties it up at 3 midway through the third on Rio Sports Live.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games. Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Whether you're visiting or vacationing at South Padre Island, be sure to book your place to stay with Island Services. Locally owned for over 40 years. Trusted, reliable for condo and beach house rentals. Call and visit the website today. Island Services.
We are La Villa, and you're watching Real Sports Live.
Music lovers, you have to stop and see the assortment of records, tapes, and records memorabilia at Forever Memories today. Located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, Texas, there's over 10,000 records on display and more coming every day. Looking for your favorite album from the past, first pressings, collectibles. How about a 45 with a single you just have to have? Freddie Fender, Johnny Cash, Hank Williams, Elvis, Beatles, blues, rock, classics, Tejano, it's all here. Organized and priced for you, Forever Memories, 237 North Sam Houston, San Benito.
All right, welcome back. Bottom of inning number 3. Now Edinburg High going to try and put a rally together of their own. First pitch swinging, and that's a fair ball. That ball landed right on the inside part of the chalk right there, down the left field line. And it is a leadoff double for the future Javelina Sammy Signs. Matter of fact, I got to watch the Javelinas earlier this week on Monday in a doubleheader against Laredo International. Couple of Valley products on that Tamuk team and on the Laredo team as well. Karina Garcia now comes to the plate, and exactly what Coach Arciba ordered. And you follow these games and you'll hear me say it time and time again, and in a spot like this, you need your leadoff man on, doesn't matter how, just get on. Edinburg High has the leadoff runner on and in scoring position. That's a plus. Normally you say, let's get the leadoff runner on. We'll try and bunt her over to put her in scoring position. But with Signs as double, that just eliminates that. And now you can just swing away and try and get her to come in and score. In some cases, some coaches would still like to bunt her over. They'd still like to bunt her over and get her in scoring position, and she's going to get hit by the pitch. That's Karina Garcia. So she's going to take the free pass. And it's going to be first and second for Edinburg High. So now Edinburg High will have something cooking into the bottom half of the third, with Karina Garcia hit by the pitch. Little bit of a drizzle. Very light drizzle. That's starting to worry me.
On the ground, we're pushing hard. Right? Watch the line shot. I need you crowding. Get ready, Selena. Back up one. There you go. Stay off the right. Good.
Low for ball one, first and second. Hoping this drizzle does not get any heavier than this, otherwise I'm gonna have to make a decision. They foul that one off. 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a very light drizzle, but just enough to get me worried. Couple of clouds. There's not any heavy rain clouds. It's scattered, but this just big gray cloud looming right over us, starting to become a little worrisome. That's off for ball 2. 2 balls and a strike to Emily Rangel, the go-ahead runner on second.
We're looking for something. Keep the shoulder in. Let's go.
Pops it up. It's a foul ball. It's 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. All right. Weather shaping up. First and second for Edinburg High. Here's the 2-2. Ball 3.
Hey, line drive's got to get through. Time it up.
3-2, drop third strike. The runner is out at first because the base was occupied, but the Lady Bobcats will be on their toes. 1 down, and they do take second and third. So Rangel goes down looking on the drop third strike. No throw down to first because the base was occupied, but Donna Quintero will now step in a big spot in this ball game. So the teams in this tournament, we'll go ahead and read the list to you. Brownsville Hannah, Lopez, Pace, Porter, Rivera, and veterans. Donna, Edinburg, Edinburg Economides, Edinburg Vela, La Gruya, La Jolla, Juarez Lincoln, Laredo LBJ, Laredo Martin, Laredo Nixon, Los Fresnos, McAllen, McAllen Row, Mission Vets, PSJ Southwest, Rio Grande City, Roma, and Valley View. all in the cards. Ball and a strike to Quintero. That looked like it got her, and it did. So the second hit batter. That'll load up the bases for the Lady Bobcats here in the third. So the second hit batter in this inning, Ella Ramirez, will now come in and she'll try and help her own cause. Misses for ball one. Two balls, no strikes. Depending on the way this inning goes, this could be it. That's in there for a strike. Two balls, one strike. Here's the 2-1. Fouls it off, 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Bases full of Lady Bobcats in the bottom of the third in a 3-3 game. Ball three. Now you're looking at a full count, 3 balls, 2 strikes. Ella Ramirez at the plate, looking to give the Lady Bobcats the lead. The infield playing in for Martin. Ball 4. That'll walk in a run. Edinburg will take the lead 4-3. So Ramirez draws the walk with 1 out. We're going to be playing 4 innings here, the way this is mapped out. Haley Vega now at the plate. She is 0 for 1. Should be 2 balls, no strikes. Finds the river for strike 1.
Here we go, Haley.
Here comes the drizzle again. These are just spotty little drizzles that's coming, but this one a little heavier. Makes the play at second for out number 2. So now Alina Garza will come to the plate, back to the top of the order for the Lady Bobcats. And this light drizzle just pestering us here at the ballpark. It's a very light drizzle, but again, just enough to hopefully not won't cause us to quickly put the equipment away. There's a hard hit ball, right center field. Can't make the catch. 1 run will score. 2 will score. Arciba sending in the 3rd run. And it'll be a bases clearing triple for Alina Garza. And it's 7-3 Edinburg High. And that could be the nail in the coffin for the Lady Bobcats. So now 4 runs here in the top half, or excuse me, the bottom of the 3rd. Outside ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There's a high fly ball, center field. Back, in and out of the glove. That's going to be an E8. 8-3 Edinburg High. So Garza walked home for the 5th run. So there's 2 down. The Lady Bobcats will keep the line moving. Ball 1. So Calderon reaches on the air. Ari Guerra comes to the plate. Ball and a strike. Catches the corner. Strike 2. Two and 2. Fouls it off. Count stays even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Gets you to chase on the rise, but Edinburg High comes across and takes the lead. They score 5. It's 8-3 as we head to the 4th.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
This game is brought to you in part by the Concession Stand in Santa Rosa, a locally owned business providing a terrific atmosphere before or after the games and supporting athletes of all ages. When you're in Santa Rosa, be sure to stop by the Concession Stand and choose from the wide assortment of goodies. An advertising partner with Rio Sports Live is the Concession Stand.
Come visit our new store in downtown Harlingen. We have furniture, appliances, clothes, collectibles, and more. All funds collected support the Sunny Glen Children's Home. Come see us at Vintage on Jackson at First and Jackson in Harlingen.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Service is attitude. How far are we willing to go to service our community, our dealership here for you, and you? Sky's the limit.
When excellence in academics meets discovery on the court, in the arts, with institutions of higher education and beyond, we are the future leaders, and our success starts now. La Villa ISD, Cardinal Pride.
Josh Moody and Coach Rolly Gonzalez of Josh Moody Loans are former Harlingen Cardinals and would like to wish all the teams good luck in tonight's games.
Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles, located at 237 North Sam Houston in San Benito, is filled with vintage items, collectibles, and a selection of vinyl records that's as good as it gets. Every shelf, every aisle, and table is filled daily by a number of vendors that ensures that something here just might be the item you have to have. The vinyl record area helps bring an added atmosphere that makes for the fun trip when stepping back in time with the memories. Forever Memories, Antiques and Collectibles in San Benito.
Welcome back. One pitch, one out.
Way to stay with it. Way to stay with it.
Selena Cortez retired on a 5-3 putout. Carla Villanueva. The sun's starting to peek out. Good to see. So now Edinburg High can wrap this up. 2 more outs here. Carla Villanueva. Outside ball 1. One ball, no strikes, 1 out. Two balls, no strikes to Villanueva, who's 0 for 1. Off speed just flutters in there. Two balls, 1 strike, 1 down. Top of the 4th. Third base side, picked over to first. Good looking play. 5-3 put out. 2 down. Ariana Guerra flashing some leather there. Her second put out of the inning. This brings up Ingrid Garcia. The last shot for Laredo Martin on the replay. Not an easy play to make. Fouls it off for strike one. Oh, 1 on the way. Ball and a strike. Chased on the drop, 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Low in the dirt, 2-2. So Martin, in the midst of a doubleheader, going up against 31-6A Edinburg High, and then 32-6A Los Fresnos. Ball 3. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Just got ahead of that was Garcia on the changeup. Just kind of stuck her hands out there and tried to fight it off. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 down. Lady Falcons warming up over on the right field side. Martin already loosened up. Count sticks at 3-2. Three-two payoff pitch on the way. We'll try it again with 2 down. And again, just throwing the hands out, staying ahead of that changeup is Ingrid Garcia, who is 0 for 1 with a strikeout in the 3rd inning. Full count, we'll try it again. And another foul ball. Good at bat from Ingrid Garcia, just fighting it off. Trying to find a pitch she can hit. 8-3. Edinburg took the early 3-0 lead. Then Martin battled back and tied it in the 3rd inning. And then 5 runs into the bottom half of the 3rd for Edinburg High, and a bases clearing triple from Garza. Floats it up. Signs is there for the out. And that's the ball game. Edinburg High wins this one 8-3 against Laredo Martin on a bases clearing triple. Proved to be enough from Alina Garza. She's our Rio Sports Live player of the game. So that'll wrap it up. We're going to step aside for a lunch break, and then we'll be back for 5:45 first pitch, Edinburg High and Brownsville Pace. Alina Garza, our player of the game. Final score, Edinburg High 8,